Ah, hello friends, and welcome to this installment of Ask the Educated Ape, here on Dogtoonmedia, where your questions get answered by me, Rupert Cornelius, the Educated Ape. I hope you enjoyed our news starting, and would like to thank our good friend Dan for providing it for us. So, without further ado, because I do believe we have questions this time, let's get on with the questions.
Why does the Easter Bunny hide eggs? Where did that tradition start? Anonymous.
Ah, an Easter question. Wonderful. The Easter Bunny, the cute little bunny rabbit who comes around at Easter and hides delicious eggs and chocolate for you, is a staple of the holiday and has been for many years. Now, the tradition of why the Easter Bunny leaves eggs and chocolate and where that comes from is actually quite interesting. Mostly it's because bunnies are cute and fluffy, but what they leave behind, although it looks like chocolate, is not in fact chocolate. So they took to taking the chickens' eggs and coloring them and making them look nice and springtime fresh and giving them to children to enjoy. So the chickens do all the work and the bunnies get all the credit. Not very fair if you ask me.
You're telling me, bucko? This is the worst job I've ever had. I'm just doing this, though, to get through acting school. Darn bunnies. They're the worst.
When has DTM ever been able to spell manic dream pixie?
Ha! I'm sure you're referring to such wonderful Facebook and Twitter faux pas as these. Especially my favorite is when they typoed my name. That's fun. So to answer your question, never. They've never been able to spell.
Ape, would you cuddle a kangaroo if you could? Miss Six O's.
I would, if there was consent, yes, I would. The kangaroo in question was interested in cuddling. I probably would. Although they are known to box. I don't want to make any generalizations, but they are Australian, so they likes to fight, is what I'm saying. Without making any generalizations, kangaroos like to fight. So definitely want to make sure that is consensual cuddling.
Hey Rupert, have you ever met Tarzan? Was he cool? Dana J. Bye.
You'd be surprised how often I hear that. No, I don't actually personally know Tarzan, although he is a friend of the family. Granddad spoke very highly of him, and he did live somewhat close. Personally, I just thought, what's with all the yelling, man? It's great to know where you're going and all, but every time he traveled, you just hear him again and again and again. It got rather old rather fast. The jungle is designed to be a peaceful place, ultimately, and he kind of shattered that peace.
What is the one thing Meatloaf won't do? Ashley Rogers.
Funny enough, Meatloaf will not help you move. Oh, he'll say he'll help you. He'll definitely tell you, I'll be there tomorrow, but no, he won't. He hates moving in all its forms, and he will never, ever help you move. Good to know. Next time you're moving, don't call Meatloaf. Well, that about wraps it up for today's questions here on Ask the Educated Ape, where your questions get answered by me, Rupert Cornelius. Now, if you'd like to have your questions answered by me, simply tweet or Facebook using the hashtag AskTheApe, and our good folks at Dogtoonmedia will see it, they'll make sure I get it, and you'll get your answer in a timely fashion. Thank you so much for joining us, and always remember, stay curious. Good night.
Thank you for joining us on Ask the Educated Ape with Rupert Cornelius. And thank you very much for bringing questions. I couldn't bear to watch another one of his videos. Home movie night at Rupert's is the worst. Thank you. Good night.